I don't really have a stand and there's a bottle literally in the way. Okay, let me do this. Ingenuity. So I'm at a major crossroads right now. Uh, my haircut. I'm just joking. Uh, this is where I currently am. I have two options. Option A, study, study hard, and give all my studies my attention. Give my attention, all my attention to my studies, and still try to get a job interview and land a job, an internship, because I need my internship to get my degree. So I'm in my third year right now, and my fourth year is the internship year. And to get my degree, I need to complete my fourth year. So no job, no degree. So wasted money. I got a bursary, so most of it wasn't from us. We didn't pay much compared to the overall. We did pay, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So I could either do that, but if I do that, option A, my dreams go away. Well, they don't really go away. They get postponed, and postponement is bad because now I have a job. Now I won't have time for my dreams and whatnot. I have working hours. I can't just do what I want. And it's not really a matter of I want to do it all the time. No, yeah, kind of, it's my life. But it goes against all my ideologies and philosophies. I only have one life. I think I've said this before, so I'd rather spend it how I know I should be spending it. At the end of the day, business, everything is just a business. Everything is a business. So your employment is just you working for helping someone else's business thrive. I'd rather be the guy with the business than working for the business. That's just my honest truth. Some may say, "Oh, you're stupid," but I was talking to my friend today. He said I must take risks now because taking risks at 60 and 40 and 50, and it's not really a good idea. It's not that crazy. It's not that good. So that's option A, and it goes against what I want in life, out of my life. What I know I want, what I don't pretend I want. Not that I just want a stable job and a stable no. Okay, you can want that, but that's not me. That's enough yapping. So option B is I soft launch my how do I put this? Quitting of school or delaying of school. So I intentionally don't get an internship for next year because I can always get it the year after if next year doesn't really go my way. Just 1 year. I've been moving fast enough. I didn't really take a gap year after high school. I went straight to uni. So even if I did, uh, I wouldn't really be behind. My degree will come in 2027 if I get my internship next year. If I manage to get secure an internship next year, but if I delay, it's 2028, and I'm 20 years old right now. I'm turning 21 on the 7th of November, so in a couple of days, 2 weeks or whatever. So I don't really feel like I'm in a hurry to work, but I'm in a hurry to achieve my dreams. Time is ticking. But at the end of the day, I feel like I've been having these thoughts that I'm allowed to make mistakes. I'm allowed to take risks because I've been around, or I grew up around shaming and shunning for uh, trying something different. I feel like if I ever even mentioned to my parents that I don't want to work next year, I want to try to achieve my dreams. What are you doing? What I mean? Let's not get into all that, but I've realized that I've been making a lot of mistakes this year, and I've been growing a lot. I'm not the same person I was at the beginning of the year, that's for sure. My mentor even mentioned that, and I only knew him for a few months, for 2 months or something. So I realized a failing is learning. It's good to fail. And it goes back to what my friend said about taking risks now so you learn now. Because what are you going to learn at 60? Not that you can't learn, but why? You know what I mean? I feel like I've been doing good, you know? This goes back to the chat of I didn't take a gap year. So even if I didn't get an internship for next year, I wouldn't be behind my peers because I'm ahead of my peers. So not really ahead of my peers, but I won't really be behind in life. And besides, who's counting? Who's keeping score? You know, I really want to do this for myself. And I was working on my business today. A lot of working on business nowadays. We're not really. Anyway, I was working on my business, and throughout the day, I realized I'm very happy doing what I do. Like at the current point, I'm not really making any money at all. The last time I say it was okay, kind of was. It was a few days ago, but it was just some random sale. Last time I was consistently making money was weeks ago, maybe even a month. Um, right now I'm kind of currently going through like a rebrand, or not a rebrand, but niching down and trying to figure out how I'm gonna make this real and realistic. So I've just been doing research, and I realized I'm happy doing all that research and whatnot. It made me happy. I was saying, bro, this camera is so bad. Ooh, can you see me now? State of mind. So I was happy. Can you see me? Okay.